Today we are going to discuss the Brydges coat of arms. But before we get started, we wanted to let you know that we offer genealogy research service at our website. Please visit us at coadb.com. First Brydges coat of arms to discuss: argent on a cross sable, a leopard's face or, with the bust of an old man who's wreathed about the temples and is wearing a cap. This was for the Brydges of Coberley in Gloucestershire. Sir Giles Brugge of Coberley was born in 1396. He was the son of Thomas and a descendant of Sir Timon de Brugge, said to be a descendant of the Counts of Rethel and Champagne, France. Now, Giles had son Thomas Brydges, born 1427, of Coberley, who had sons: Sir Giles, born 1462, who fought with King Henry VII at the Battle of Blackheath, and Henry Brydges of Newbury, who was a member of Parliament. Also the arms of the Brydges of Sudeley Castle in Gloucestershire. John Brydges was an English politician who was created a junior knight of the shire of Gloucestershire in 1529, was High Sheriff of Wiltshire in 1537, and was created Baron Chados of Sudeley in 1554 by Queen Mary I. Here we have a list of the Barons Chados, beginning with John, the first Baron, all the way through the 9th Baron, who died in 1744. And here's the first creation of the Barons Chados. Looks like Giles Brugge was the 4th Baron in the first creation. Here we have Sudeley Castle, an aerial view. Now the 9th Baron, born in 1673, James Brydges, was created Earl of Carnarvon and Duke of Chandos in 1719. We see Sir James here, along with one of his sons. And a list of the Dukes of Chandos, all the way through the 3rd Duke, who died in 1789. Here we see a variation on the coat of arms from Gloucestershire. I'm not sure which member of the family bore this one, but likely an individual that was discussed on the previous slides. Sir John Brydges, born 1470, alderman, draper, and Lord Mayor of London, the son of Thomas of Dymock, and the grandson of Thomas, who was born in Herefordshire. If you hear some screaming, that's my daughter in the background. Brydges of Bosbury in Herefordshire. Now this is the modern coat of arms that they bore. There is another one that we'll see later. William Brydge of Upleaden in Bosbury in Herefordshire, died in 1627, was the son of William. Next we have Brydges of Denton Court. The Brydges of Denton Court in the county of Kent is a title created in the baronetage of the United Kingdom in 1815 for Sir Samuel Egerton Brydges, a bibliographer, genealogist, and member of Parliament for Maidstone. Here we have Brydges of Edinburgh, Scotland. Very frustrating on this one. I wasn't able to find who the armiger was on this. If you know, please let us know in the comments. Here we have Brydges, says a monk from the Abbey of Gloucester, which we know was dissolved in 1540. Ermine across Peen. Gules 3 bars gemelles or a canton argent for John Attybrigg of Sal in County Norfolk, who was alive in the year 1383. We have a similar one from Norfolk with a canton sable. It wasn't stated, but I have possibly that of Thomas Brigg, a member of the gentry, alive in the year 1433. Arms and crest granted in 1562 to John Brydges of Chillingford, or Shillingford, and Badow in County Essex, England. The crest was later borne by one George Wilson Brydges, born 1788. He spoke out against the abolition of slavery and was son of merchant banker George Brydges. Here we have gules, a chevron between 3 griffins' head erased argent with a tower proper. And this isn't stated. There's a lot of possibilities on who this could be. If you know, please weigh in the comments. I have a list here. One guess is Sir Tobias Brydge, who fought for Parliament during the English Civil War. He was governor of Cheshire, Lancashire, and Stafford in the interim period. Captain of horse at Dunkirk. Commanded a garrison in Tangier, Morocco. Went to Barbados and was on the council there. There was also John Brydge of Pittle Trentide and Andover, Hampshire, who was appointed royal goldsmith, jeweler, and medalist in 1797. Noah Brydges, alive in the year 1661, he received an augmentation to his coat of arms, and he was a mathematician and clerk of parliament. There was a John Brydge of Shropshire, who was granted a coat of arms in 1552. John Brydges of the Middle Temple in London had a coat of arms. There was a John Brydges who was a member of Parliament and mayor of Canterbury in the 16th century. And a Robert Brydges, born 1614, of Alcester in Warwickshire, who moved to Finglas, Dublin, and had sons there. Next one from Lancashire. It was found in an old chapel in Bewsley Hall on a painting around the year 1564. And it was located near the arms of the Starkey family. So one possibility is Walter Brugge, born in 1491 of Herefordshire, who married Catherine Starkey and had issue with her. Further back, there was Sir John de Brugge, who was born in Lancashire around the year 1295. Here we have the arms of Brydge Bosbury, who we mentioned before. This is one of their older arms and is said to have not been borne very much by the family. William Brydge of Upleaden and Bosbury, who died in 1627, son of William. Brydge of Scotland. This was the coat of arms of Alexander Brydge, alive in the year 1701. He was portioner of Kingsbarn and Fife, Scotland. A portioner was an heir that owned a portion of their ancestors' land. John Brydges, born 1537, Bishop of Oxford and Dean of Salisbury. Features argent 3 owls sable. Coat of arms of Catherine Brydges, born around the year 1475, daughter and heir of Ralph Brydges of Devonshire, who married John Copleston, Esquire of Copleston. Checky of 9 ermine and ermines. The coat of arms of William Brydges or Bruges, born around the year 1375, depicted here. He was Garter King of Arms, son of Richard, who was a Lancashire King of Arms. Here we have a quarterly coat of arms. This is for the Brydges of Woodchester and the Brydges of Colesburn. It was granted in 1612 to John Brydges, a merchant of London, son of John Brydges of Levitt Wood and Gloucester, and he was daughter of heiress of the Crewe family from Colesbourne. Had son Thomas Brydge of Colesbourne, who had son Thomas Brydge of Colesbourne, alive around the year 1682. Robert Brydges, brother of the above John, had grandsons Humphrey Brydges of Woodchester, who continued the lineage, and Richard Brydges of Cromwell, who had son Richard Brydges of Titterington. Coat of arms of the Brydges baronetcy of Goodneston in the county of Kent. It was created in the baronetage of Great Britain in 1718 for Sir Brooke Brydges, a British barrister, son of Brooke Brydges, auditor of the imprest of the Treasury, who purchased Goodstone Park in 1705. There was also Brooke William Brydges, born 1801, son of the 4th Baronet. He was created Baron Fitzwalter in 1869 in the peerage of the United Kingdom. Here we have a list of the Brydges baronets of Goodneston, all the way through the 5th Baronet, who died in 1875. It looks like the baronetcy then reverted, and the 8th Baronet died in 1899. Here we have an oil painting of Sir Brooks Brydges, the 3rd Baronet, who died in 1791. And here's Goodneston. And if you enjoyed this video, please visit us at coadb.com, link in the description. Thank you very much.